Hey, what's up, Lightbolt Joe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2022. It's not a Netflix film. It was made in France and Belgium. I don't actually know what company made this, but it is available on Netflix. Chickenhare and the Hamster of Doom. Hamster of Darkness, Hamster of Doom. This is Hamster of Darkness. This movie is so awesome, and it's so entertaining because it's had like an international release within theaters, but not in the US. And I only knew it existed because it was trending on Netflix for quite some time. So I'm very curious how the licensing agreement came into effect for the US distribution, because it's technically a French Belgium created film. This, I think, is based off of a comic book series of the same name. I think Chickenhare is this hybrid character. He's half hare, half chicken. And so he is found as a baby by his dad and his uncle, as they're adventurers. They're basically Indiana Jones, and they go on these royal hunts, these royal quests, these royal adventures to find treasures for the king and queen, and so of this land that they're all a part of. It's very much like anamorphic animals of like Sing and Sing 2, rather than Zootopia. I got more Sing vibes from the animals than I got Zootopia vibes. Just difference in production value. This was very well done because Chickenhare is just, he's a misfit and he doesn't fit in, and he wants to adventure just like his dad. And his uncle, went on, not a killing spree, but did some illegal stuff and has been locked in jail ever since. But he wants the scepter of darkness, the scepter of the hamster or something like that. So then the who wields the scepter, has control over the world. And so that's now the quest to find the scepter. So Chickenhare visits his uncle to try to get the book that his uncle happens to have, because he's in jail, but he's allowed to have books. And so he wants to get the quest together because Chickenhare failed his, tryout, basically, to become an adventurer of the king, to become a royal quester for the king, his dad. His now dad, because his dad was promoted, basically. I kind of missed how his dad went from adventurer for the king to king. I missed that part. Unless it went very, very quick and it was just inferred. But it's a very important plot point. So Chickenhare failed his tryout, which was a very cool tryout. All these different, Rube Goldberg effect kind of mechanisms to create these different stages of like, Ninja Warrior kind of quests, but like set in a time period way, way long ago, but through anamorphic animals. Very entertaining. So Chickenhare, his uncle escapes, and now he has to find his, he doesn't have to because he's not supposed to find his uncle, but he finds his uncle anyway with his turtle servant and their skunk friend, and they go on an adventure, and they find and they get the scepter, and the scepter's brought back, and then the uncle steals it, and then all hell breaks loose, and there's who's fighting whom when, and all these different animal fights, and finding his comfortability with himself, that he's not trying to hide being half chicken, half hare. He's not trying to hide the chicken side, and he learns to embrace the chicken side, and that his wings and his ears are the same. So cool how that was tied in, because he always has feathers on the top of his head near his ears. He's got chicken feet, but a hare body and face and stuff. So it was very cool. It was a very cool concept, because he was the only hybrid animal that we've seen throughout the series. I don't know the comics, so I would love to know if there's more Indiana Jones style adventuring, more Goonies style adventuring going on, that kind of like archaeological questing, the National Treasure kind of questing, that kind of stuff. That was just so entertaining and so fun, but the score was just so gorgeous throughout this film. It was gorgeous. It reminded me just like a DreamWorks film, like that gorgeous How to Train Your Dragon score, that gorgeous Kung Fu Panda score, that gorgeous Shrek score. It's DreamWorks is so iconic with the heavy, heavy brass section mixed in with the strings to bring in that feeling. You get the tingles down your spine. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. That's what this kind of score was, and it was very well done, very well put together. I love this movie. I'm sure the books are absolutely incredible. I wish this got more notoriety and more credit, because nobody's really talking about it. It's only got like, what, 1,100 reviews? That's it. On IMDb, that's nothing for a worldwide distribution film except for the US, but it's on Netflix, and that's the only reason why I saw it. I didn't know this movie existed until it said, hey, something you might like, and I was like, huh, Chickenhare and the Hamster of Darkness. What is it? The title's incredible, but what is it actually? So, had to try it out. Absolutely loved it. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.